Oops. There we go. Okay. So today we're doing dividing. 1.6 rational numbers. Okay. So I have one page of notes because, as you recall, when you're dividing rational numbers, it has the same rules as multiplying rational numbers. For example, negative divided by negative will always be what?
Positive.
Positive divided by a positive will always be what?
Positive.
How about a negative divided by a positive?
Negative.
Negative. Or a positive divided by a negative? Negative. Same signs. Positive answer. Different signs. Negative answer. I'll let y'all catch up. Same signs, positive answer, different signs, negative answer. Multiplying, the 7th graders even said, multiplying and dividing, way easier than adding and subtracting. Put your pencils down or pens down when you are done. All right. Open up your books to page 31. All right. Start with number 5. Okay, Michaela. 54 divided by -6. Positive divided by negative is going to give you what kind of an answer?
Negative.
And 54 divided by 6 is?
9.
So your answer is -9. Good job. All right, let's look at number 9. Emily. 198 divided by -22. So a positive divided by negative is going to give you what kind of an answer? Negative. Very good. Now, you have to sit there on your paper, figure it out. Now, Emily, what is the horse? Yes, because he's on the bottom. Who's the cowboy? So the cowboy goes in the house. I just taught 7th grade that. So start multiplying or dividing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Taylor, do you have a question? Whenever you're ready.
Is it -9?
Is she correct, boys and girls?
Yeah.
She is correct.
Well, 2 wants the same answer.
Oh, very good. Okay. Let's look at 11. Negative 124 divided by 0. Anytime when dealing with this, with rational numbers, you have a number divided by 0. The answer is undefined.
Oh, is it because dividing by 0 blows up your calculator?
Yep,
I keep forgetting that it's not just 0.
that's right. Our big kids now.
So anything divided by 0 is
All right. Number 15. That's going to be for you, Gabby. 61 divided by 12.2. All right, I'm going to have Gabby. Gabby can start working it, but the rest of you, if you have forgotten how to divide by fractions. Here's my house. When they're written like this, which number goes into the house first? Anyone? The 61 or the 12.2?
61.
61, because it's 61 divided by this. So 61 goes into the house. 12.2 goes on the outside. Can I have a decimal in the divisor? What?
No, ma'am.
So I've got to get rid of it. To get rid of it, I move it in this direction one place. I mean, it depends. Sometimes it's 2 places, sometimes 3 places. But in this case, it's only one place. So, therefore, what I do out here, I got to do on the inside. So I'm going to put my decimal at the end, add a 0, and move it over. And then I can start dividing. So that would be really, it would end up looking like this. And then you would start dividing. Okay, Gabby, what did you get? The answer is 5. Very good.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Could 13 be bonus?
No, it's not bonus. You should be able to do that.
Okay.
You're a big boy now, Taylor. All right, any questions about 15? So if you're like, man, I have cobwebs in the brain when it comes to dividing decimals, I would suggest you write down this example here to help remind you, okay? All right, 17 with negative 4 over 9 divided by 8 over 11. First, what is the special rule about dividing fractions?
Don't you have to get a common denominator? Wait, no.
That's adding and subtracting.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cobwebs.
Don't you have to multiply something?
You are going to eventually. So what do you have to do to it?
Cross multiply?
Nope. Has to do with chicken. You forget?
I have no idea.
Aiden,
Well, on the right, you fish the bottom of the top one.
do what?
You fish the bottom of the top one.
So we keep,
Change flip.
change, flip.
Kentucky chicken fried. Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's why I said cobwebs. I get it. So we keep the first one, change this sign to multiplication, and I'm going to put a dot so we, because it's algebra, and we flip the second one. Now, wit. We're multiplying, so we just multiply across, right? But can I do any cancellation?
Yes, ma'am.
Which ones?
4 and 8.
4 and 8. What number goes into both?
4.
Okay, how many times 4 go into 8?
Twice.
How many times does it go into -4?
Once.
Okay, so that'd be a -1, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay, so now, because that was a -4, so now it's a -1, correct? Okay, so a negative fraction times a positive fraction, what would your answer be? A negative fraction and a positive fraction.
It would be a negative.
That's right. Your answer is going to be negative because even here, this is a negative fraction divided by a positive one. Well, now we've had to change it, so that's a negative fraction times a positive one. So the answer will be negative. We multiply across, so 1 times 11 is what?
11.
And 9 times 2 is?
18.
There we go. Any questions? Y'all see that? Okay. Brushing up the cobwebs. All right.
Instructions.
Taylor, do you have a question?
I have a question, but it's not really
Does it have anything to do with school and what we're doing right now?
it has something related to school. Why are the lights in the hall out?
They're just, see, Taylor, that's random. That's not appropriate.
They're always out on Friday.
Oh, they are?
Yes. Taylor? Michael, you're the next victim. 5/11 divided by -3/22.
Oh, you keep changing something.
All right, we're going to keep, change, flip. So we have 5/11. This turns into multiplication. And we have a -22/3 this time. So, Michael, I know you're still writing. A positive fraction times a negative fraction is going to give me what answer?
Negative.
Negative answer. Can I do any cancellation?
No. Oh, wait, yeah.
What can I cancel?
11, 22.
Okay, so what number goes into 11/22?
11 turns into a 1.
Okay,
And then 22 turns into a 2.
because 11 goes in 22 2 times, 11 goes in 11 1 time. Now we just multiply across. So 5 times 2 is?
10.
Good. And 1 times 3 is?
3.
Excellent. Okay, y'all seem to be doing good there. Ooh, I like that one. 25. Taylor, I have 2/3 divided by 5/4. Can we rewrite this to make it look prettier? How would you rewrite it?
2/3 divided by 5/4.
Perfect. Good job. Okay, so look what he did. Don't let that freak you out. That's just saying this fraction divided by this fraction. So he rewrote it perfectly. The top number goes first. 2/3 divided by 5 over 4. Now, Taylor, tell me what to do.
You keep change flip.
Good. So we have 2/3 times 4 over 5. Can I do any cancellation, Taylor?
No.
So we just multiply across. Taylor, positive times a positive is going to give me what kind of answer?
Positive.
Very good. I'm positive you're correct. So what answer do you get?
8 over 15.
Very good. Any questions about that? Okay. Let's see. I got one more to do, and Cecilia and Aiden are going to do this one. 27. -6 over 5 over 7.
What?
-6 divided by 5 over 7. So, Aiden, tell me, how can I rewrite this to make it look better?
And -6 over 1 divided by 5 over 7.
Excellent. -6 over 1 divided by 5 over 7. Because that's a whole number. So, to make it work with the fractions, we're going to put a 1 underneath it. Okay? That's why we're doing that. Y'all see what we did there? Any questions about what Aiden did? All right, Cecilia, how do I divide fractions?
You're gonna have to do it. Keep, change, flip.
Keep, change, flip. So I have -6 over 1 times 7 over 5. Cecilia, I have a negative fraction times a positive fraction. What will my answer be? Positive or negative?
Negative.
Very good. It's going to be negative. Can I do any cancellation? Okay, so all we're doing is multiplying across. Aiden, what is what is 6 times 7?
22.
And 1 times 5. There's your answer. Any questions? All right. You're going to do page 31 to 33. Yeah, man. 31 to 33. I have spoken.
Okay, we're gonna do all of them.
No, you're not. Oh, yeah. Okay. You have 10 problems to do.
Thank you. Oh.
You have 14 through 28 even, plus 48 and 50. Honors, you have 18 through 28 even, plus 38, 39, 48, and 50. So same amount of problems, just threw in some big uglies. This is due Monday. You have a quiz Monday.
So no bonus?
No bonus.
Sad.
And IXL starts Monday.